Welcome to the beta version of REPO. I'm sure that a lot of people have been playing this already. Me and Ming, we're just getting started. I heard a lot of nerfs happened to items, knocking enemies. Basically, killing enemies is much harder now. But they did buff those items, so that's good. But it won't be like before, where we could just kill people non-stop, kill monsters non-stop. So, at least not in the early levels. So we're going to figure out how do we maximize our loot? Because let me tell you, if I can kill a monster, that's my loot.
Oh my god, you're doing it.
Welcome to Henry and Ming's Greed Run. Our goal is to get max money, Ming. Greed for everything. We need medium objects to kill the small things now, Ming. We pretty much cannot kill the big stuff. Very sad. So based on the quota, we can probably get around 37,000. But our goal is to get more than that. The problem is, level 1, we really have to determine what monsters we're up against and what kind of valuables we can use to fight them.
Oh.
We got really lucky with the clown, because this can pretty much guarantee a kill on anything but the trudge. If we kill a tier 3 monster, we're looking at 3,000 more than the max. Now we just gotta see what we're up against. Me too. What's a duck? Oh, it's okay. It's pretty easy to get rid of him. Oh, it's the stabby lady. So we're up against the duck and the reaver. The duck is pretty easy to kill as long as there's a toilet, but the reaver, I highly recommend not trying to kill her with any kind of valuable unless you can stun her. Unfortunately, there's a low chance we can find anything heavy enough to stun the reaver now, so the clown is really the only option we have to kill her. Okay, come over here. Come to where I am. We're going to use this clown to try to get to.
You should have done that. You should have done that. You should have done that. You should have done that.
Hopefully it kills both. Nice. Let's go. Now, I don't know if you saw, but the explosion radius was a lot more than I thought it would be. We ended up with some collateral damage. It was definitely that uranium plate, but we should still be above max if we don't break anything else. Really? Whoops. Sadly, there were no toilets on the map, so we couldn't kill the duck multiple times. So 40k was about what we ended up with. I'd say we achieved our goal. We can move on to the shop with no regrets. Alright, cool. That was a good start. To the beta. No loss in HP. So strength is the name of the game, because strength plus pit equals money. Weapons are good, but later on when crystals are like 44k, it's not worth it.
It is.
Oh, it's okay. Alright, we'll come back for the mini cart. It's time for level 2. Based on our quota, the max loot is around 47.7 thousand. To get more than that, we gotta figure out what we're up against. Okay, it's an eye. Okay. Wait, delete. There's 2 throat fishes. I think we're chilling. I think it's only throat fish and peeper. Alright, so we're actually up against 1 peeper and 4 spewers. Spewers used to be free money, but I'm not too sure how to deal with them after the nerfs. So we're going to try to use every single method and see which one's better. The first is the grenade. It costs about 2 to 3,000, so you have to kill 2 or more for it to be profitable. I killed 2? Nice, let's go. But with how easy it is, it's a very effective solution. I'll give this around a 6 out of 10. The second method is just to grab it. This is the most ideal method because it doesn't cost anything. But even with 1 strength, me and Ming just could not get this to work.
Let's go.
Grab it now. Grab it now. Up. Down. Up. Down. Fuck. Up. Down.
Down.
Up. Down. Is he even taking damage? If you don't have any strength, I don't recommend this. 0 out of 10. The third method is just to use a medium object. I wouldn't say it's very consistent. The cost is anywhere between 500.
Oh, it's a one-shot! Nice!
What? Oh, Ming, we're going to be rich! To 2,000. What the hell? He's the goat, Ming. Fuck.
Okay, you hit it. One more hit. Great. He's on the ground. He's going up. Nice.
Wait, how did I one-shot the
He's on the
last?
ground. He's on the ground.
Adding to the fact that it's pretty hard to maneuver medium objects with no strength, I can only give this like a 5 out of 10. The fourth method is to use spewers to fight spewers. There's not really a cost besides your life. You're looking to lose a lot of HP in this method, because you gotta dodge their throw up, but hit your own throw up. I need HP. I hurt them, right? Nice, this is doable. Super inconsistent. I'd probably give this maybe a 2 out of 10. This is more like a last resort method. This is a bad idea, Ming. Oh my Jesus.
Oh, I killed one!
Let's go! The final method is just to use a small object. Sure, it doesn't stun them anymore, but it's a lot easier to use than a medium object, and the cost is around 500 to 1,000. I got him. You can see here, I managed to get some good hits in, but still didn't kill it. I needed to use a tumble to finish him off. I killed him. This method was probably the most straightforward. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's not as easy as before, but it's pretty consistent. If I were to do this again, I'd for sure just opt with this method. There were a few hiccups on the way.
What's happening?
No! Peeper. But we ended up making around 55,000, which is still a win. At the shop, we just bought a trank gun, a bunch of upgrades, and a nade. And went to level 3, where everything went wrong. Compared to the last level, we have a few strategies up our sleeve. We have the human grenade, a trank gun, and 2 strength on me. I think Ming and I together can probably lift up a small monster now, if we do it correctly. The human grenade does about 100 damage, so it can kill small monsters, but it can't really kill large monsters, only damage it a little bit. I think that'll be kind of last resort. Our main weapon to deal with large monsters is the trank gun. Now, I haven't done this before, but apparently, if you sleep a monster, you can whack it with the cart and kill it. Now we just gotta figure out what we're up against. Gnome level. Gnomes are probably the worst level 1 monsters for our greed run. Not only can you not kill them and get an orb, they ruin your loot. Yeah. The huntsman is annoying, but definitely killable with the trank gun and the cart. Now we just gotta figure out what is the tier 2 monster. Oh, nice, it's right here. We actually didn't encounter the tier 2 monster even after turning in the first extraction. In fact, we actually met up with the huntsman again after it respawned. Oh shit. And that did not go too well. He just killed me, and I'm not going to settle until I get my revenge. I'm on full fight mode now. Everybody is about to feel my wrath. We finally encountered the tier 2 monster. Turns out it was the bow tie. I put him to sleep, and I started to diddy him. but halfway through the cops came. I had to abort that mission. He got lucky, but I wasn't going to give up. No, the bow tie, he's 1 HP. I'm not going to let him get away. I just had to get rid of this cop, so my sights were now on him. But these two guys, they kept covering for each other. So annoying. I ended up having to use all my trained gunshots in order to kill the huntsman. But remember, the bow tie's 1 HP. He's not going to get away. I just need to tumble this guy a couple times. He's dead on my screen. Now, I'd like to think I'm a tumble expert. It's actually pretty easy to do. You run, you jump, you press Q. That's what I did. But it didn't work.
Did not work.
And like that, our greed run was stopped at level 3.
I killed myself, Ming.
Thanks for watching, guys.